Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. Today we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Oh, man. Receiving again.
Syracuse will kick off and will be underway.
It's on the road.
He takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff
For me.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. The give. Crosses the 30, he's got a lead.
Big gain on
And
first
they'll
down.
finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in
Bayou
recent years,
Bengals.
but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some bounds and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They go to the ground. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target over the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. Somebody catch you, big fella.
Tigers deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh, I threw a pick. There's a flag.
Now it's picked off. They make the tackle.
Legal touching,
after the turnover,
please.
but hang on just a second.
Against me,
There's a
holding.
flag
God
on the
damn.
field. Let's see if it
I didn't even want to
stands.
block that tight end.
So the offense more than happy with the result of the play.
Oh,
Will
that's
decline
tough.
the penalty. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
I never stop running on the first drive.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The give to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Catch in the middle. It's Tucker. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back
that I was getting to.
Game. Quarterback gives it to him
That'd
early
been
so
sick.
he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback.
Good Lord, I can hear my game in my game.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Buys a little time.
Oh God, it's meta. It's getting too meta.
Second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football.
So I have like my coverage assignment or my player assignment that shows up. It's a setting you can turn on. So it's my man coverage.
Takes it on the return.
Oh man.
Route and down at about the 19-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on.
I had it before that video.
Winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Yeah, Mad Money shot.
Off the RPO. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Stop short. Stop short. My butthole was puckered up.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break.
Bean.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right.
Ooh, that's
They
tough.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football.
Please go.
And flew down with some
That was a
bad
terrible punt.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need
Everybody's
to be
in the chat.
productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too.
He's
Don't
playing
you just feel
Rivals.
like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive. It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll give it to the back. Nice solid form tackle from this sophomore. Third and short now from their own 48.
This whole thing was your idea.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Yeah, I thought about run committing, but oh my God, he's punting again.
The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, they're trying to trick
Fucking faked it. He gets.
And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Well, LSU
Fake the
receivers
punt.
are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He just flat ran over it. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. LSU quick to the line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And we're on the board.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Almost ready to kick it away.
Yeah, it's nice knowing that I don't have to pick uniforms anymore. I think LSU does have different unis, but I will never wear them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
I'm wearing this, the white and gold, pretty much. Yeah, because I'm wearing them on the road and I'm wearing them at home. No, Dallas Cowboys in this bit.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Working the middle, it's complete. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
This offense has a second down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, he'll fire. Quick completion on the out. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be
It did. It was,
the first down.
it was in typical Patience Keenan fashion. It came down to a goal line play. Game on the line. Keenan went for it.
He kept his eyes right down the field.
It was.
DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
It's just so
accidentally
nice
switched my camera.
Nowadays in football, you can
Demis,
trust these guys. You put so much
I
on
hate
their
it.
plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Oh, God.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Second down coming up. He's He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Tucker. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football.
He probably just lagged out.
Receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Just shy
You
of
can go to my
midfield
private
at the
Baldur's Gate
47.
chat.
The defense needs a third down stop. Quickly to
See
the
him.
tight end. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down.
Chicken jockey.
So key. He
Okay,
was
he's
like a
starting to throw
shortstop,
quickly
caught the
against the
shotgun snap
mid
and
blitz.
Right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
He's done it 2 times.
Quickly complete. He's brought down.
I've been running it this whole time.
Short of the first down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick. Being physical, getting on the inside.
Yeah, he's got me.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. Finds a tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Fucking knew that was going to happen.
He hooks that one in nicely. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Tucker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times...
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's
Oh, man. I didn't want to bring that out. I don't know why it pulled me out.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the 3rd. Fires one high and deep.
How did I not pick that?
Connection going for a big play on 1st.
Ooh, somebody's getting subbed out. I'm here, chat. No way he subs out Femi Tritola, bro.
Well,
50-7. He went up 7-0 on Morgan, and then
for this guy completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Pratt. Good call.
Ooh,
good
I was expecting him to try and scramble.
First down at the 38.
Ooh, if I didn't pull that guy out of that zone, he would have been there to stop that. Fuck me. Fuck it, let's just run it again. Fuck it.
They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting close position.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Did? JT Kalis? Wow.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9.
He did an adjustment.
From the gun, wants to pass.
He got him.
He throws. He makes a catch.
The corner route.
And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Yeah. He's got you.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver shows motion. He's back to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, he hit me with the screen, finally.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Trying to slam in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense going all in to stop the run. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, it looked bad for a second.
They are still looking to put a dent in the scoreboard. It is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got him.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
That was nasty, though.
Great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time.
Yeah, but he likes that little curl route. Yeah, the running back was uncovered.
First interception. He'll always remember this moment.
He was looking for, that was his first read, was the curl route. And it was open until it wasn't.
Will run the offense out onto the field.
The running back.
It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle and make an incredible catch and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Got his man on the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And LSU starting to get that passing attack ranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Running with power. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over, and you saw it on that play.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lip.
That's my mama calling.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space.
Whew.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown LSU. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14.
Down 2 scores, Ryan.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 21 over the Coyotes. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are small. That's what happens down here at the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Takes a hit as
he got obliterated and delivered a strike.
That is exactly what
oh my God, you're in for a treat there.
Explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Syracuse right back at it. The snap sets up the throw. Floating away. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Dances away. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. But listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target.
Yep. There he is. He's in.
Called it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
He's going for 2.
Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive. The offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
He'll set up to throw.
Oh, I was there. How did he get that through? Oh my God. Onside kick.
75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
I mean, oh my God. Onside kick.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
He's going to. He's gotten it against me before.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Oh, Mr. Kitty. You're so sleepy. I already called a play and he had paused. Don't like that.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Strikes the blow. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The give and tick, 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 tick.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep
let the
this
2-minute
thing
warning calls time
ticking
out.
away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. They want to throw it. He's got it down the middle. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion but was denied. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh, we got the bobble.
Intercepts it. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air.
Still got 3 timeouts.
That should be the nail in the coffin.
But I mean, like, you could. I can't like knee it out to end the game.
Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Give to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the stakes.
We escape.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
That's 2.
Players, you come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out, execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze. Where do I
what number was Jaden Daniels?
Better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Oh, my wide receiver's wearing his number.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yep. Probably 80. I think Femi Chitola had arguably the better game. Femi Chitola's better. That was JT Callis. Femi Chitola only threw 1 pick. Ron Tillman went 0 for 1. Because he didn't wear it at Miami, but then he brought 80 back for Odell. Ooh, I mean, Syracuse just did not run the ball well. Really missing Ducassi. Oh, I forgot to look at the highlights. Oh well. GG's.